My name is Easton Scarbrough. I train at Total Victory MMA and I fight in middleweight, 185.
All right, man. You had your latest fight this Saturday at Downtown Ground and Pound 10. Just give me your thoughts on the fight and how you think it went for you, man.
I was really happy with it. My last fight went to a decision, and I was really hoping to come out and get a stoppage. I got a takedown early on. Was working a lot of jiu-jitsu. Turned in and started doing a lot of ground and pound, especially to the body in the first round. Second round came out, got a crucifix from side mount, and just finished it. And threw 12 punches. He wasn't responding. He was just turning his head from side to side. Ref stepped in. I was really excited about it. Wasn't tired. Wasn't hurt at all. So it turned out to be a really good night.
Cool, man. What's your overall record now?
I'm 2-0 right now, and I'm hoping to get another fight here probably before the end of the year, and maybe go about another 3 and then turn pro.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been training, man?
I've been training for 2 years MMA, jiu-jitsu, and then I've been training. I mean, I wrestled from the time I was 5 until still wrestle on a weekly basis. So I'm doing that my whole life. So I guess since I was 5 years old.
Right on, man. I noticed at your fight on Saturday that you had basically a harrow. You had like an arrow of like chest hair and stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Is that inspired by Brian Ebersol at all, or?
It wasn't. It wasn't. It actually started when I was in high school, and I could get it to where my singlet they cut off right here, so I would just get it to point up there, and I was always pulling my singlet down during the matches to show it off, and everybody got a good laugh out of it then. So now I just do it probably. I usually get it around right when I start cutting weight. I start getting it together, so it works out for the last day, just getting it perfect.
Right on, man. Well, just in my opinion, man, that gives you major style points.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
But so you're 2-0 now. You said you were looking to get maybe another fight before the end of the year. But what rank are you in jiu-jitsu? And
I got my blue belt. I'm actually the only match I've ever lost in jiu-jitsu was at the Pan Am quarterfinals last year. So I feel pretty good about my wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Do that a lot, and I honestly think, on an honest basis, I think I have the top jiu-jitsu game in the middleweight division in Richmond, Virginia, anywhere, like at amateur level. So
cool.
Yeah.
I guess you're 2-0 now. I guess you said you want to take maybe a couple more fights, and I'd assume if you win and do well in those, you want to turn pro. You're competing 185 now. Is that kind of your long-term projection, or were you thinking about maybe moving to a different weight class at some point? Or?
Yeah. Like the 185 cut, it takes me a few weeks now, but once I turn pro, I'm planning on making the cut to 170. Planning on turning pro, somewhere in the next year, maybe a little bit more than that, and I'll start making the cut, being professional about it 6 weeks out, not going out, not doing anything, and really, making it the professional dedication that it needs to be, So.
Cool. Well, as far as, you did well on Saturday, is there anyone you'd like to thank as far as people who helped you in your preparation and getting ready for the fight?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to thank my family, my friends, especially my dad, my girlfriend, Molly. They came this past weekend. A lot of my fraternity brothers, Theta Chi and Longwood, and most importantly, Total Victory. I get to be kind of a problem the last week with my weight cut and my attitude, and they put up with me super well, and we train really hard here and get it in, so it's a great place to be.
All right, right on. It seems like you guys are doing pretty well. Your team showed up at Downtown Ground and Pound and had a clean 3-0 sweep. How would you describe the fight team here and some of the other guys you train with?
Absolutely. We had 3 people fight, myself, Ashley Smallwood, and John McNulton. Ashley Smallwood is an amazing stand-up. She has amazing boxing. Her hands are great. She's going to be up and coming. I totally think if they do, the next time they do 135, 145 on Ultimate Fighter, there's no reason she shouldn't be on there. Get her jiu-jitsu up to par for that. It'd be great. John McNulton, he's an animal. He's had a bunch of fights, and he just brings it every time. Never puts on a boring fight. A couple other guys, we got Lucas Hutchins, Dakota Palmo, and Ashley Smallwood actually fighting again this weekend. So we're having a good fight team where we're being super competitive and competing a lot too. We have a lot of people competing in jiu-jitsu, any jiu-jitsu tournament around. We have a lot of people. So fight team here is just up and coming. We're about to make a mark. You know, a lot of people haven't heard of us yet, but I promise they will.
Cool, man. Well, like I said, it was nice watching your fight, and good luck in the future, man.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.